Hi everyone. Several people have messaged me in the past couple weeks and asked if I could go ahead and post a tutorial for Punchneedle. So that's what we're going to do tonight. What image I already started is the Stone and Thread Sam the Snowman, and this is how it came in the kit. And you have some instructions and the floss list, and sometimes the patterns are already transposed on the cloth, but for this one it's a pattern, so you need to trace it, which is good because then you can reuse it. So you just got to transfer the design onto weaver's cloth, and this is the back of the design, and you can see the pen mark still from where I went ahead and did that. So this is the back, and first I'm going to show you how to thread the needle. So this is the punch needle. It's acrylic. It's got a plastic area to rest your hands for comfort, rest your fingers for comfort, and then it's a needle at the end. And this is a close-up diagram of the needle. And what we're going to do is we're going to thread it. It's a two-step process. So you thread it from the top, and then you take the back of the thread and pull it out through that hole for a little tail. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So you want to thread the needle up the front, and I have a really long piece of string right here. And this particular pattern calls for 3 piles out of the 6. I went ahead and separated that, and you pull it out the front. And you're going to get another punch needle tool, a different needle threader, a little bit smaller, and you're going to thread the hole in the needle part itself. You're going to bring in the thread and pull that through, and now it's done. You're going to make that tail a little shorter. The tail goes in the back, and the open tube of the needle is in the front. So now you're going to take your design. So again, the tail's in the back. I'm going to face it towards you so you can see what I'm doing. You want to make sure that your cloth is really tight, drum tight. And typically you'd go around the edge and then fill in. I actually ran out of this DMC color, so I had to make a run to the store. So I did a little of the smaller parts too. But I'll go ahead, and you just want to punch the fabric through, come up like a thread width, and go back down. And it's just at that point, up and down, in and out. And you keep going. And make sure that it's always facing the front. One other important tip is if you're going around a corner, you never want to turn the needle. You want to turn the hoop. So I'll show you. If this is a square design, let's say. That's the following the line of the little loops. It's like a really close together back stitch. So I'll show you the front of the design. You'll see where the loops are, all the tiny loops together. And this is what it looks like when there's a bunch of them together. I gotta clip that. If you see some longer thread stitching coming out, loops coming out, you just cut that to make it flush sometimes. And that's it. There's a lot of designs out there now. They're really easy to do. It's really forgiving. And sometimes it's just a welcome break from cross stitch. And that's how easy it comes out. So I'll go ahead and fill that in, and you'll never be able to tell that those marks were there from this tutorial. Can't get much easier than that. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me on the blog or go ahead and send me an email. And that's it. Have a good night.